Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today in Dead by Daylight, grabbing the Cripple Them All achievement. This is to trap 10 survivors using Trapper's Traps. This is going to be done from the killer's side. You're going to have to play as the Trapper for this. You can do this at any level since this is going to be his basic ability. You are going to start out with a trap in hand, and then every map you play on is going to have a smattering of traps sprinkled in and around the place. So to use a trap, what you want to do is you want to make sure you approach it, and then you are going to hold left trigger in order to arm it. You can also carry a trap with you by picking it up and moving it somewhere else. Not counting any add-ons, you can only carry one with you at a time, so try to be a little strategic with how many you are moving. So my best advice is to look for a location where a survivor is more likely than not going to come near, so something like a generator, and then just make sure you sprinkle traps around the place. You can either set it next to the generator, however, keep in mind survivors can disarm traps, so you might want to be a little more stealthy with them. Try to target a generator that has a few choke points around them, someplace where the survivor can't avoid going, trying to approach the generator or trying to run away from someone who's trying to stop them from repairing said generator. When a survivor trips a trap, you should get a notification and they should be ensnared in it for a while, giving you time to approach them to try to pick them up. Now, normally you can hit them in order to down them. However, in order to get the count towards this achievement, what you have to do is you have to make sure you pick them up with right bumper. So you have to make sure you pick them up in a state where you can carry them, and then once you have them, make sure you bring them to a nearby hook. Another good strategy for this achievement is to make sure you down a survivor like normal. Then which one of these you want to make sure you pick them up and then bring them over to a hook. Make sure you hook them and then make sure you bait the hook with a bunch of well-disguised traps. Make sure you set up a bunch in the area. More likely than not, they are going to have some altruistic teammates who are going to come to their rescue. So once they come over to try to pull them down, more likely than not, they are going to step in a trap. Once you get the notification, make sure you rush on over, make sure you grab them out of the trap, and then make sure you reset them up on the hook if it's free, and then just rebait the hook, then just reset your traps, walk away again, and then hopefully more should come over, and you can keep taking advantage of this little sweet spot area for as long as you can. Then finally, the last strategy I recommend employing is taking advantage of any one-way in, one-way out areas. So any long hallways or any doorways that the survivor has to pass through in order to get to a significant part of the map. Make sure you set up traps like these, and then you can take advantage of anyone who's passing on through. Keep in mind, this is a cumulative achievement that can be done over multiple games. This can very easily be done in a few games, so keep the grind going, and once you pick up your 10th person out of a trap, you should be good for the achievement. 10 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.